want to once again welcome you to the 60-day release challenge. We are less than 2 weeks away right now from the beginning of our release challenge. And I wanted to quickly come before you and tell you a little bit about what we're trying to do here. I have a number of people who have signed up, and I'm so excited. I don't know how many of you are going to get through the entire challenge. I pray that if God put you here, that you continue throughout, because what I want to do is to, at the end, have a celebration. This is huge. So many of us have been affected by generational curses, sexual abuse, alcoholism, drug abuse, domestic abuse, and the list continues and continues and continues. Complacency, divorce, all types of things. It's so many generational curses that we carry from one generation to the next, and we blame everybody for what's going on instead of taking a look at the situation and understanding that we have the ability to break those curses. We just have to learn how and move forward. So in the next couple of weeks, go ahead and get yourself a journal, get you something to write with. Go ahead and put down some of the curses that you know that you face in your family every single day, and some of the things that keep you from being great. Because generational curses really do hold a bondage to our hearts, and they keep us from being or reaching our next levels. So the goal is to get to a point where we can identify those things. We can decide whether or not we want to deal with them, or we just want to go forward without them. Because sometimes you can reach back to try and grab your family, and what happens is they're so comfortable in that dysfunction that they're not going to recognize it. You're going to hear, you think you're better than us now. You think things are supposed to be that way. But, you know, anytime that you've been living in dysfunction for a long time, you don't want to make that change because dysfunction is comfortable. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about how to deal with those. We'll dive into some of the generational curses, but this will be just your way of breaking yourself and your family and recognizing those curses, and then moving forward so that those curses don't carry on to the next family. Hopefully and prayerfully, I hope that there's some healing in this, meaning I hope that if you have some broken relationships and you get to understand that that reason that they did what they did is because they weren't taught any better, meaning there's some parents that we haven't forgiven yet. There's some siblings that we haven't forgiven yet. And the hardest part of this will probably be the forgiveness part, because it's hard to forgive somebody who doesn't even know they need to be forgiven. So I look forward to dealing with those issues. Also look forward to loving on you guys. In the interest of us getting started, we want to make sure that we're covered. So next Monday, I'll start a prayer call at 6:45 in the morning. I will be sending out that information on Sunday, no later than Sunday. The call information, you can just get on. You don't have to speak. But let me say this. I would love to hear stories of success, things you know that have been holding your family bondage that you've already taken care of, so that I can share those on the website. I won't put your name there. I don't want to put out anybody's business. I'm very transparent, so you can ask me anything. As always, if you need me prior to that, my number's listed on the site as well as on this email. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. I really am passionate about this, and I love that you guys have decided to join this with me. Hopefully at the end we can have a great celebration. We can meet face to face and talk about our generational release challenge, and then continue to go on forward, because 60 days is not going to heal everything. It's just the beginning, okay? So I love you guys to life. I'm sorry about the atmosphere. I'm getting ready to leave and decided to go ahead and do this while the lighting was good. But I love you guys to life, and I hope to talk to you soon. Mwah.